What's going on, y'all? So I'm back. I think I have to turn my voice down, so let me see if I can do that. That hopefully sounds a little better. Um, but I've just noticed that recently. How's it going? We are going to be here towards the end of the month using a team that I did not build. As you probably know if you watch this channel a lot, we do usually just use my teams because that's what I really like doing, right? I like building my own teams and showcasing them and seeing what I can do with them throughout the month, even though, I mean, I never really, I really only play enough to film, so I don't ever, make climbs towards rank 1, but I probably should try sometime. Regardless, we are using a team by somebody else today, by a fellow. I think they do have a channel, right? If they do, I'm gonna link it. By VGC or Mikasa, who suggested this team to me in my Discord, and I think this is the final variant of the team that they ended up building and releasing. So it is another Shedinja team. We used Shedinja from them last time. We used one of their teams, and it definitely is a very interesting win con if you have the right tools to, just deal with everything that is scary for it, right? So we've got the Shedinja with safety goggles. I think safety goggles is great on Shedinja. I don't really like Focus Sash Shedinja because it's really too vulnerable anyways. You can endure if you really are afraid of a super effective hit, Then we've got Tailwind Whimsicott, which is of course just a great Pokemon. It also has Encore, which can be very frustrating for your opponent, like if they click Protect or something. We have Energy Ball. We've got a Mystic Water Kyogre with Thunder instead of Ice Beam, which I guess helps us, deal with spore pressure. But technically it is nice to have Ice Beam, you do have to admit that. We've got a Zacian with Quick Attack. We've got a Weakness Policy Dialga, which I'm going to have to check the speed on. And we've gotten a Sylvester Veltal. So that doesn't really explain much about how the team goes, right? I think a lot of what we're probably going to be doing is starting either Whims Dialga or a Veltal Dialga. I'm sure there'll be situations where that's not a good idea, and you start Whims Ogre or something, Kyogre Zacian. But, you do have switch outs. You've got the switch out of Yveltal if you are afraid of Dialga and Zacian taking big max quake damage. And, I mean, you pretty much have Shedinja for switch outs for various other things, right? I mean, technically Shedinja is also a switch out for ground moves, but it's a switch out for literally anything that's not fire, rock, dark, ghost, flying. It's a bit of a list, but Shedinja is as boys. It is a very scary win condition, and I do think Mikasa builds some very great teams, so definitely check them out. Sorry for rambling. Thank you for those of you, again, who have been sticking around as we, make our way back from that 2-week vacation and try to build our viewers back up. QOTD for the day is, what type of content do you currently like seeing? Do you like the Series 13 content? Do you like Spike Myth content right now? What are you digging? So, if you're not really liking the Series 13 content as much and you want to see more Spike Myth, that's something to let me know. We'll see if I use this team for 2 days or just one. It seems like I might be only doing one video with per team this month with other people's teams, just because we're a little not necessarily crunched for time, but it's definitely the end of the month already. But that being said, apparently it is a 31-day month. So, you know. Okay. My goy. This is just a really standard team, if we're being honest. Like, their team is very standard. Okay. Let's start like Dialga Whims. We shouldn't actually be faster than Regieleki though, should we? It didn't look like it. We could start... I still feel like that's what I want to do. I mean, the only thing that beats Shedinja is what's his name, so technically... Okay, let's just keep that in mind. The only thing that beats Shedinja is what's his name. So... that's how it be sometimes. Okay. So here, I'm going to... Hold on, let me check what they have in the back. I'm gonna risk a possible switch out, and I'm gonna do this. I'm interested to see what they do. If they okay. I don't love that. I am going to Steel Spike and Tailwind. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So, now, they should have no way to beat Shedinja. If we're lucky. We could just bring out Yveltal. Yeah. Okay, if they have a physical Regieleki, that could actually win them the game. They are gonna Behemoth Blade, though. I think we need to hit our Poltergeist, like, pretty badly. So at this rate, I should be able to just do this. If they have physical Regieleki, kudos to them. They do protect, so very smart. Yeah, okay, so yeah, good job. Wow. That is a bulky Regieleki, so we lose. There's really not much I can do about that. I think what I needed to do right was I needed to switch out last turn. And I also needed to recognize... Well, no, because they switched out, right? So I didn't really... Yeah. I don't think we can win this. So, admittedly, I don't really think I thought my back options through very hard. I was kind of just like, okay, I mean, let's bring Shedinja. So I really just counted on Shedinja too hard that game, but I also, I think, could have made plays that would have put us in a slightly better position. Oh, they had Blight Screen too. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, what I needed to do, right, was I needed to switch out Shedinja, do the Earth Power, and then the next turn we would need to continue avoiding them, which, you know, unfortunately wouldn't really work. So, if anything, I could have clicked Endure, but, you know, the Zacian was a bit of a threat. So, okay. They did have Focus Sash Calyrex. Yeah. I mean, so what really won them the game was the Regieleki, right? So, I mean, again, hats off to them. Like, and let's see. I'll have to look at the team in a second to think about what I could have done. So, Kyler, Zacian, yeah, I mean, I would have had to bring Zacian instead of Yveltal, basically. So this team here is definitely pretty scary. Again, if we do want to bring Shedinja, we need to prioritize getting rid of their Yveltal, which I don't know if we necessarily have the tools to do that. We could start Dialga. Let me see. We could start Dialga Kyogre? I mean, if they switch in, like, I really don't care about that much. I think this, it kind of just makes them have to choose, like, could we... So we need to prioritize Groudon, we need to prioritize Yveltal. I think I think I'm playing a little bit too hard into the Shedinja endgame, because if anything loses me the game, it's gonna be the fact that, like, that's kind of what I'm aiming for right now. They are gonna do that, however. So I don't necessarily love that. And I also think it would be within their interest to just, like, maybe protect, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm going to go for these two not very effective moves. I'm going to set up the electric terrain, and I'm going to hope for the best. I still do relatively feel like Dialga is my best Dynamax right now. So that's fine. That's damage. Like, if we're being honest, that is damage. That's damage. That's a crit. Okay. So, I mean, all things considered, that was a pretty good turn for us. I don't even know if we need to switch out Kyogre right now. Like, we probably should. Let's be honest, we probably should. We should do this, and then, like, switch out Kyogre for Shedinja. I could have actually protected Kyogre and Max Quake. That would have been my best play. So, didn't think that through fully. It's fine. We have Shedinja on the field. Technically, it could make it a good play. Because, well, if they have weakness policy, that's kind of bad. We have weakness policy. Yeah, that's good. So we've got our special defense raised, which is pretty good. We did enough that we should be able to just do this. And I would gladly accept them giving me the weakness policy boost. So So they're wasting my time, which I guess I respect. I think I want to... I don't know if I actually want to knock something out. Like, I kind of want to flash cannon here and click ally switch. They do call it, which is, I mean, it sucks for me. Because I could have just targeted them, right? But that would have been a pretty hard call to make, if we're being honest. Like, to actually call that they were gonna call it right. That's a hard call. So let's see. They do the right play. We do have Kyogre, which ultimately kind of like should win us this game. We should just click Endure, and then we click Earth Power. Because, like, all things considered, you could miss my guy, you know? I wouldn't mind if you miss. That'd be cool. That'd be as boys. So you click P-Blades, you get a good old miss. Or you click Rock Slide, and you try to call the ally switch. He does try to call the ally switch, and we see a Shadow Claw. Okay, good. Okay. Oh god, it's so rude, man. So yeah, Zacian comes out. Can I still lose this, I think is the question. And the answer is kinda. Boom, boom, boom. Let's click ally switch. Let's click the button known as... Whoa. Good play. Good play. Oh yeah, I kinda just threw there, didn't I? Ain't that a B? So technically, if you don't call the ally switch right, we should just win anyways. Yeah, but they miss. Oh, that's unfortunate for them. Yeah, I mean, we have enough training to live a play rough, so you know that's how it was gonna go anyways. We can even like, I mean, we don't really need to look at anything. We can just look at the amount of HP investment, and okay, we have some in defense. So, okay, yeah, that makes sense, right? Like we would have lived. It's good that we hit, right? If we had missed the origin pulse, that'd be like an auto loss. But yeah, so GG's. Yeah, so if I had read the Dialga, or I mean the Zacian Protect, and I like the Roar of Time to the Groudon, we would just win, right? Oof. Okay, this is not a Shedinja game, so we gotta play this one on our wits. Oh god. Okay, so what? We start like Dialga Wims. We just go Dialga Wims as boys, and then we bring. I mean, I want to just say Kyogre Zacian. Like, yes, a Veltal is good here. I know there's people who will probably say, you know, Yveltal versus a Veltal. I try to say Yveltal and then it just comes out as a Veltal. But we're as boys, and that's what's important. So, so looking at what we've got going on here, I think you could kind of just argue back and forth between Zacian and a Veltal. But I'm gonna go with that, and I'm gonna hope it works. Why? Because we're as boys. And if it doesn't work, it's fine. I mean, if I have to, I'll play 4 games. But I mean, you know, I don't always play perfectly. Uh, Especially when I'm not using my own teams, so. Alright, so we're gonna be thinking Lincoln Logs here. I mean, what's the real threat? Like, what is a bigger problem? I think we need to get damage off on this boy here, and we need to just protect. So they might fake out Dialga because they don't want me to Trick Room, right? That's fine. I think they might Tailwind their self. I think that's... Okay, so they're gonna Snarl. That sucks for me. We do get good damage. I think based on the fact that they should probably switch out, I'm gonna switch moves, and I'm gonna Tailwind. Yep. Yep. So as long as we're faster than Zacian, I would consider that perfectly fine. We get the Tailwind, we'll be faster because we already checked our speed. I think Steel Spike was a fine middle ground. I could have Max Quaked, but I think that would have been really greedy. To do the farting shot. I get that. They click the farting shot. And then they switch in El Ogre. El Tigre. So I do still think we probably want to do this, and all things considered, I'm probably just going to protect this turn. I mean, like, we'll see what happens, right? If you switch out Ogre, doesn't really make sense. If you protect Zacian, I'm just going to Encore next turn. So I don't love being doubled down on the attack lowerings. That makes sense. So I mean, they're doing everything they should, right? Like, technically, I could have switched out into Kyogre right there, but I don't think it made perfect sense. How many turns of Tailwind do we have left? 2. Okay. So I'm going to click Earth Power, and I'm going to switch into Kyogre. And then that should ensure that next turn, if they click Behemoth Blade, assuming, they will be low enough for me to just click Water Spout. Jesus, man. Yeah, like, come on. You think I couldn't tell that that was a crit? Like, that's gonna ruin me, man. Chicaners. Whatever, man. They played well. Like, and now I'm like banking on actually hitting a freaking Origin. It's not really the best way to do things. Like, I could have, right? I could have just, doubled up the Zacian. But we'll see what they do. Yeah. So, what I actually should have done is double Thundered. If I had double Thundered and paralyzed their Kyogre, that'd be kind of hard. Yeah, because we don't get it. Yeah. So now, I'm gonna try to get that paralysis again. That's a crit. Yeah. Can we para? No, unlucky. This is gonna get very risky. So, honestly, I think my best play right now is to Tailwind. and to go for a raw Thunder on the Kyogre. If I miss the Thunder, I should lose. There's a lot of things that could make me lose this game. I'm expecting them to protect Zacian. Yeah. Okay. We really shouldn't win this game anyways. I do think we made the right play though. If Kyogre's Dynamax is over, which it is, that's one thing that could win us this game. Because instead of clicking Behemoth Blade, I can technically click Play Rough. Which again, we have to count on not missing. There's a lot that has to be accounted for me to actually win this, if we're being honest. What I want to do right now, because I'm expecting something to switch out into Incin, that's all. So I want to play rough the Kyogre slot, and I want to just go for the Origin Pulse and say, I mean, we've got a lot going for us needing to actually hit stuff, things. Double hit, okay. So we should get a double KO. I don't think it wins us the game. We actually don't get a double KO, but we will get a hail KO. I think the quick attack was really smart. Okay. So they have Yveltal in the back, right? And Kyogre. This is gonna be close. Okay, that should win us the game. Whew, man. There was so much that had to go right for us to win that, honestly. We gotta hit this move, we gotta hit that move. And that's, part of the problem with using inaccurate moves. But we survived just long enough to win. So, I do think this is a really good team. I think, like I said, we would have just auto won that first game if they hadn't had a physical Regieleki. But that was the gamble that we took, and it was not a gamble that paid off. We still had a really good set of matches. I think that last one was really scary, but being able to preserve my Zacian until the end when like everything they had was within ship range of going down. It just happened to pay off. So once again, great Kingdom Winter Knight. We'll see if we use it for a second round. We've also got a team by another friend of ours, Marcelo, to use. But with that being said, I do hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.